it's not a bad song, but it's just like feels like it's lacking a bit, and I just feel like it's going to massively struggle to stand out in a 25 song field. Like, I don't want I don't want to go as far as to say this is going to be last, because it feels like it's too obvious, and I think maybe we're overdue one of the semi-finalists who qualified to come last instead of one of the automatic finalists. I mean, it's not like I don't understand what it's trying to do, and I kind of relate to the message, because, like, to me, it's clearly trying to be, like, Stressed Out by 21 Pilots, which is a song I really like, but it clearly does that kind of genre a lot better, and, you know, it's, and then they also talk about the same subject matter. It's just kind of like that kind of, oh, you know, things were so much easier when we're younger, and how come it's so difficult now we're grown up, kind of thing. And, you know, I want to give it some positive points, but I kind of struggle because it's just a bit, yeah, it's just a bit there. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. Who's next?
The problem I have is that you can sing Teenage Life directly over it.
Oh, God, yes! Oh, my God, I can see it now. Oh, no.
Always giving advice. Yeah, sorry if I've ruined the song now for anybody out there. Yeah, it's tough. I feel sorry for Malik, actually, but the fact is all the other four automatic finalists are being tipped to do very well indeed, and this one isn't really. But I hope that it does okay. It is a decent song. Just difficult to know what they can do really to stand out. And I don't know. I think Germany probably needs an intervention. I don't know.
But you just reminded me I need to go on another rant, because, like, you know, even disregarding the whole Eskimo cowboy thing, like, the very fact that they consulted a bunch of people who own radio stations is just completely out of touch, because, you know, I don't know if anyone's been paying attention to the radio in recent years, but the radio has just gotten so bland. It's just like barely even songs that get played on the radio. And I actually made a Twitter rant about this quite a while ago, and it surprisingly got quite a lot of attention amongst the fandom. And someone replied to me with a really good point. That they said something along the lines of that music streaming like Spotify and Apple Music has made radio completely irrelevant. So, oops. So, yeah, my advice to Germany for next year is to don't consult a bunch of boomers who run radio stations, because being radio friendly these days is not, it just does not cut it for Eurovision these days. So, yep.
Well, Germany have been trying to do radio friendly lately, and where has it got them? Five bottom two placings out of 6. So, yay!
Yeah, I've just got visions of Ben Dolic at home sipping that tea.
I know, right?
Well, yeah. I know, because I don't know, that song was a bop.
Yes.
That was a banger. And it was just such bad luck that he never got to perform that
I know.
And I just think, could they not rustle up another one for him? Or Slovenia, maybe next year?
Yeah.
You know, get him on the phone, get him on there. Come on, give him a Violent Thing Part 2. Less Violent Thing Part 2, maybe. Anyway, go off the. I have to say, one of the things I just have to talk about before I even go on to this entry is that the German national final literally was the worst thing this year. And the saddest thing about that national final is that the two most memorable things about it was that one lass forgot her words and there was another lass who just fled a war zone. That if those are the two best things about that national, I'm not even talking about the standard of any of the songs, then that is just not good.
Yeah.
Anyway, back onto Malik. Again, I kind of agree with you, Kylie. It's not a bad song. He's not a bad performer. The staging, though, of that song is just a hot mess. It's just far too busy. It feels like he's doing his whole concert in one Eurovision song, and it just doesn't work. And he just needs to sell it down the camera and be a bit more focused. As I said, I don't think the song is bad. I actually think the best bit of the song, ironically, is the Eminem Ito kind of rap.
Yeah.
Because I love the way his voice goes from quite calm, but very slowly builds up and ramps up and gets up. And then he just starts singing the chorus again. And it's like, to be able to have that kind of control over your emotion and your voice is actually really, really good. And I enjoyed that bit the most. However, it's all spoiled by, I can't remember who it was, but they said that his diction is like Franz.
Oh.
And I can't get over that now. The way that he kind of like that kind of ask and kind of saying it with a slightly southeast England accent. Kind of like, instead of fast, he says fast, which is slightly annoying. But I mean, that's just my taste. But I think this is not bad. But again, compared with everything else, it's just gonna get a bit lost, which I think is a little bit sad.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else on Germany before we give it a score?
Poor Barbara Schöneberger. I've been waiting for years. I've been waiting for years for Germany to win again so she can get the big gig. It's not going to happen, is it?
It's not.
No.
Not for a
Damn
while.
It.
Do they need to get Stefan Raab out of hibernation? Or, do something. Yeah, they need to do something.
Yeah.
Get other resus equipment.
Oh, well. Okay, so let's give Germany a score. I'm going to give this a 2.
3.
2 Punkte für Deutschland.
Gut.
Oh, 2, sorry.
Yes, 2 Punkte, bitte.
Oh, for a second I completely forgot all 2 words of German I know.
Whoops.
And the public also give it 2 Punkte, 2 points.
Oh no.